Ladies, self-confidence is a game changer, but sometimes it can be a bit difficult to explain. That is why in this video, I decided to go the scientific way. The tips I am going to share with you in this video is based on research that has been done on how to improve or build self-confidence. I am also going to share with you how you can build short-term and long-term self-confidence. I know you're wondering, what is she talking about? No worries. As you continue watching the video, I will explain everything. Hello ladies, welcome to another video. My name is Ayanime, and if this is your first time, do subscribe. But if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of this community. Ladies, before I share how you can build short-term and long-term self-confidence, let's first look at a couple of things about self-confidence, such as definition, things that can affect your self-confidence, and even a quick exercise that can help boost your self-confidence immediately. Self-confidence is defined as a feeling of trust in one's skills, abilities, qualities, and judgment. It essentially means having faith in yourself. Self-confidence is often confused with self-esteem, but they are not the same thing. Self-esteem is confidence in one's own worth. It is how you value yourself, how you see yourself, and how you even talk to yourself. They may be of a similar concept, but they are not the same thing. Ladies, with that definition I just gave to you, it is safe to say that nobody is without self-confidence, because there are certain areas of your life or certain skills that you have absolute confidence in. This is why whenever someone asks me, how can I build self-confidence? I always reply by asking, in what area? Because if you know how to cook, that is a skill you should be confident in. If you can teach, speak in public, you know how to network, or you're even good at your job, all these things are skills that should help with your self-confidence. According to Chris Adaliko, self-confidence happens when competence and self-assurance meet. So you need to have the necessary skills or abilities to succeed at a certain task or goal, and then you need to believe in yourself. There are certain things that can affect your self-confidence. It could be that you've been thrown into a new or unknown situation. You are unsure of the outcome of an event. You feel unprepared. You keep thinking about past mistakes and failures. You feel you don't look your best. Or you can even be scared about what others will think of you. I can assure you that if any of these things I just mentioned happen to you, no matter how confident you may be in other areas of your life, you will likely feel less confident in that particular moment. During the course of my research, I read something interesting, and that is the fact that people with high self-esteem can have low self-confidence, while people with low self-esteem may be confident in certain areas. That was surprising to me. All the same, ladies, it is important for you to understand that self-confidence is not fixed. Some days you will feel very confident, while other days your self-confidence will plummet. Yes, this can happen to anybody. That is why you need to know how to boost your self-confidence in the short term. And I am going to share those tips with you immediately after this quick exercise. Now the exercise. I decided to do this because I want that as you are watching this video, you are also boosting and building your self-confidence. I want you to take a writing pad and pen and write down 5 skills that you are really good at. Things that people have given you compliments about in the past, but you never really thought very much of it. I want you to take the time and think about it. Now, after writing these 5 things down, I want you to really think about how they make you feel. Don't just write it down and say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. No. Think about it. Take the time and think about it. How did you feel when people paid you compliment about these specific skills? You can pause this video and do just that. Ladies, welcome back. Now tell me how you feel. I'm sure you felt a little bit better about yourself. And you're likely smiling right now, thinking about all those wonderful skills that you have that you've ignored in the past. What just happened right now is that I just gave you a quick boost of short-term self-confidence. I'm sure you're happy about it. Well, that is why I am here. So do subscribe and also leave a comment letting me know how that quick exercise made you feel. Now let's look at other ways you can boost your self-confidence in the short term. Number 1, look your best. I'm serious. It works. If you are about to face a new situation, maybe you are going on a date, you are about to have a job interview, you are meeting the in-laws, whatever the situation may be, take extra time with your appearance. Make sure that your makeup is done properly. You're wearing an outfit that flatters your body. Just take extra time with your appearance. Because when you feel you look your best, you will feel good about yourself, and this will in turn boost your self-confidence. Number 2, talk to someone. On those days that your self-confidence feels very low, you need to reach out to somebody who knows you and is ready to pour positivity into you. My younger sisters do this for me. If I am about to do something new and I don't feel very confident about it, I will immediately call one of them, and my goodness, they're always ready to talk me up and make me feel a lot more confident in that particular moment. They'll start reminding me why I should be confident and why I am going to succeed in whatever it is I'm about to do. There was a time one of my sisters said to me, "You've done this before, you've got this. Don't listen to Bruno." Bruno is that negative voice in your head that may make you feel less confident about yourself. And Bruno is a reference to the animation film Luca. So you need someone in your life, or even more than one person in your life, who can do this for you. Someone that will help you silence Bruno. Someone that will talk you up and remind you of all the wonderful qualities and skills that you have, that you should be confident and proud about. Number 3, create a personal voice note. It is great to have somebody that can talk you up when you need it. But what if that person is unreachable? Does that mean that you should stay in a state of low confidence until you can reach them? Of course not. This is where a voice note comes in, and you should create one for yourself. It'll come in handy when you need a quick boost of self-confidence, because the reality is sometimes we forget how wonderful we are and we may need a reminder. I would have said write it down, but no, I don't want you to write it down. I want you to create a voice note in your own voice, and I want you to create this voice note when you feel your absolute best. A voice note that reminds you you're a great and wonderful person. A voice note that focuses on your strengths and all the things that you like about yourself. Let this voice note remind you of all your previous achievements and why you are going to succeed in this particular one too. So ladies, when you need a quick boost of self-confidence, you can plug in your headphones and listen to that voice note. Number 4, walk with purpose. On how working with purpose can boost your self-confidence, I am going to share an excerpt from Chris Adaliku's book, How to Build Self-Confidence, Happiness and Health. That excerpt says, next time you are at work, take a moment to watch people and how they are walking. What does their walk communicate about them? Are they walking slowly, trudging along with their head down? Or do they walk quickly, head up with a pleasant smile on their face? You can feel more confident by walking with purpose wherever you go. You are on a mission with places to go and people to see. Walk about 25% faster than you normally would, with your head up and your energy flowing. You will start to feel more important and more confident. Ladies, with that, you can see that if how another person walks communicates something to you about their self-confidence, then the way you walk will also communicate something about your self-confidence to another person watching you. So start practicing how to walk with purpose. This will help boost your self-confidence and also send a good message about your level of self-confidence to anybody watching you. This is particularly helpful when you're walking into an interview or walking up to your date. Confidently walk up to them, smile, and introduce yourself. Don't trudge along with your head down. And number 5, sit with good posture. If you took the time to observe how people sit, you will realize that subconsciously you have formed an opinion about them when it comes to their self-confidence. So instead of slouching or sitting with your shoulders slumped like this, start practicing how to sit up with good posture. I do have a video on how to sit, stand, and walk elegantly. I will leave the card right here so that you can watch it after this video. And finally, this is actually a bonus that I just thought about right now, and that is for you to exercise. Listen, if you're feeling low, if your self-confidence is low, stand up, put on your gym clothes, put on your running clothes, put on your yoga clothes, and go get some exercise. Trust me, it has a way of boosting your self-confidence immediately. Exercise has a way of energizing you and making you feel good about yourself. It will let your energy flow, and because it's a physical activity, you will feel good about accomplishing that workout, which will in turn make you feel good about yourself and then boost your self-confidence. So that's it on how you can build self-confidence in the short term. Now let's look at how you can build your self-confidence in the long term. But before I do that, if you are enjoying this video, learning something new, quickly give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, because when you do, you make this channel and this video visible to ladies such as yourself. It is also your way of encouraging me to make more videos that will help you as you continue to level up your life. The first way to build long-term self-confidence is to always invest in preparation. One of the things that can affect your self-confidence is if you feel like you are not prepared. So make sure you invest in preparation whenever you are about to face a new situation. When you are prepared, you will feel more confident. Are you about to take an exam? Prepare. About to speak in public? Prepare for it. About to travel to a different country? Do your research and prepare. I am going to use a job interview as an example. Imagine you have a job interview right now. You haven't researched about the company. You haven't read about the person who is going to interview you. If you know them, prepared your CV, you're not going to feel very confident if you go to that interview. On the other hand, if you do your research about the company, you know the person interviewing you, and you have a little bit of background information about them, you have backup plans in place, you are going to feel confident. So ladies, I am going to keep making emphasis on it. Make it a habit to invest in preparation. This is how you can build self-confidence in the long term. Number 2, acquire knowledge in areas that you lack confidence in. They say knowledge is power. Well, I can also add that knowledge can build self-confidence. If there is an area you lack knowledge in, this is the time to acquire knowledge in that area. It could be in the form of training, it could be in the form of reading, attending a class, or even talking to an expert in that area. Let me paint a picture for you. Let's say you just got a promotion right now and you don't feel very confident about being able to handle that role. One key way you can boost your self-confidence in the long term is to gain knowledge on how you can handle that role effectively. In that case, you can even talk to your predecessor. You can go to them and say, could you share with me how you handle this role so that I can be better prepared for it? Immediately you do that, you will find that you feel more confident about holding that particular position at work. That is what knowledge can do for you. So every time you make it a habit to get knowledge in areas that you do not have knowledge in, you will find out that you've built your self-confidence in so many areas, and not just for the short term, but also for the long term. Number 3, push yourself. Nobody, and I mean nobody, ever builds their self-confidence by doing the same thing or by staying in their comfort zone. I'll say that again. Nobody became confident by staying in their comfort zone. So you need to push yourself. Try something new. You may be nervous, you may make a mistake, but guess what? You will learn from it and you will know what to do next time. That means you're actually building your self-confidence. I will share with you a list of things that you can do that will push you and also help build your self-confidence. Number 1, learn to give and accept compliments. Why this can help build your self-confidence is that paying a compliment to somebody means talking to somebody new. Start paying compliments to people that you're just meeting on the road, people that you just met on the line to buy coffee, somebody you just met in the bus. Start learning how to pay compliments. What you're actually doing is building your self-confidence in the area of striking up a conversation with somebody. Also, learning to accept compliments without playing it down means that you recognize the fact that you deserve that compliment. Okay? Start a new task that you have been procrastinating. Start saying no if you're the kind of person that finds it hard to say no. Speak up when you are in meetings or group gatherings. This will help you build confidence when it comes to speaking to a group of people. Volunteer for public speaking when the opportunity presents itself. After watching this video, introduce yourself to somebody that you just met. There's a place I go to get some work done. It is called a co-working station here in Lagos. And there's this lady that I've always seen her in the co-working station, but we've never actually introduced ourselves to each other. One morning, I was walking up the stairs heading to the station, and she was also arriving at the same time. And she just walked up to me and said, "Hi, my name is," she told me her name. And then she asked me, "What's your name?" That was so pleasant to see, because that is what you can do, especially if you find that you don't know how to talk to people when you first meet them. Doing this will help you build self-confidence in that area. The next thing you can do to help push yourself is to go out by yourself. Yes, stop waiting for all the stars to align, for all your friends to be ready before you go out. No, start learning how to go out by yourself. The first couple of times you're likely going to feel awkward, you're likely going to hate yourself. Not hate yourself per se, but you're not going to feel very good about it. You're going to feel very uncomfortable. But by the time you keep doing it, you will feel more confident in that area. And then you can apply the other skills of introducing yourself to people in these places that you choose to go to. The last but not least is for you to explore the city that you live in by yourself. I'm sure you have so many attractions where you live that you've never ever bothered to just go out and enjoy it. Recently, I went to Nike Art Gallery. I've never been, and I've been in Lagos for a while. But I told myself I have to create a list of places in this Lagos I've not been to and start going to these places. So you can join me and do the same thing. Ladies, when you push yourself to do things you will normally not do, you are essentially building your self-confidence in the long term. Number 4, set goals and accomplish them. You see, that has 2 parts. Don't just set goals and work towards accomplishing them. Break down your goals into small achievable bits. And I will use weight loss for an example. Let's say you want to lose weight. Instead of focusing on this huge number of kg you want to lose, break it down into bits and pieces. What are the bits and pieces you can break it down to? Okay, today I'm not going to eat junk food. Tomorrow I am going to make sure I get a 20 minutes exercise in, no matter how busy my day is. Next tomorrow I am not going to drink any soda drink. When you break your goals into small achievable bits, it is easy for you to accomplish them. I will use driving and swimming. Let's say you don't know how to drive or you don't know how to swim. If you set the goal to go get driving lessons or swimming lessons and you keep at it, what is going to happen is that you're going to start gaining experience in those areas. And in the long run, you build your self-confidence in those particular areas. Make sure that whatever goal you set is SMART. That is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, because some goals can be really unrealistic. So make sure that your goal is realistic and also timely. When you set goals and accomplish them over and over and over and over again, you get experience. And with experience comes self-confidence. I have a video on how to achieve your goals, and I will leave the card right here and you can watch it after this video. And finally, practice positive thinking and gratitude. Sometimes it may feel like you have absolutely no control over your thoughts. It can seem like it is stuck in this negative cycle. And the more negative your thoughts are, the worse your self-confidence gets. Well, I am here to tell you that you have absolute control over your thoughts. Never ever think that you don't have control over your thoughts. When you start practicing positive thinking, you start gaining control over your thoughts. And I'm going to use making a mistake as an example. Let's say you just made a terrible mistake at work and your boss is angry with you, disappointed in you, and you feel terrible. Your self-confidence has just gone down to the lowest level. And then your thoughts go haywire. You start thinking, how could you be so stupid? You're so dumb. How could you make this kind of stupid mistake? If you get fired right now, you deserve it. That's a negative thought cycle. The way you can break that negative thought cycle is to think, okay, I messed up. What can I do to remedy this? Immediately you do this, your brain starts to look for ways to solve that problem. And that is positive thinking. What you've done there is that you've taken back control of your thoughts. And in taking back control of your thoughts, you've just boosted your self-confidence regarding how you can handle that situation. You need to understand that self-confidence does not mean you won't make mistakes. Not at all. It means that you will know what to do if or when you make a mistake. It could also be that you are about to start a new business and your brain has decided to focus on all the reasons why that business will not work. Interrupt that thought cycle by writing down all the reasons why the business will work. This is you practicing positive thinking. Ladies, positive thinking is powerful. If you think you can do something, you are likely going to do everything in your power to accomplish that particular thing. It takes practice, but if you set the intention to do it, I can assure you that in a couple of weeks, in a month's time, you will be practicing positive thinking without even stressing about it. The second part is gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Focusing on what you lack or all the things you haven't accomplished yet will make your self-confidence suffer. So start being grateful for what you have, even as you are working towards the things that you do not have. There was a time I will get stuck in all the things I haven't accomplished, all the things that I lack in my life, forgetting all the wonderful things that are happening to me. It took the grace of God for me to remember that, yes, I haven't achieved these things yet, but I should be grateful for what I already have. And when I started thinking this way, my self-confidence also improved. So ladies, stop focusing on what you lack. If writing down things that you are grateful for will help, then do that. It could be your career accomplishments, your academic accomplishments, your financial accomplishments, business accomplishments, family members, friends, loved ones, your health. It is up to you. Start focusing on all the wonderful things you have to be grateful for. So focus on your strength, manage your weaknesses, correct and also learn from your mistakes. So there you have it, ladies, how you can build and improve your self-confidence. If you would like me to share with you how you can improve your self-esteem, do let me know in the comment section and I will whip up something just for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share this video with somebody you believe will find it valuable. Oh, and don't forget to turn on post notification by clicking that bell right there so that you do not miss any new videos that I upload. As always, be kind to yourself, ladies, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.